All right. I didn't even want to record today at all, but I'm forcing myself for you guys and for myself, obviously, to hold myself accountable to do exactly what I say I'm gonna do. As you can tell, energy's a little bit low today. That's business. You can have good days and bad days. Some days are gonna fucking suck. Some days are gonna be great. That's entrepreneurship. People want to talk about, like, oh my god, I feel so great, $100,000 months. Yes, I've been there as well, but you have your fucking shit days. Anyway, the reason I didn't want to record today is because I felt like I had too much work on my plate. And that's just like an excuse to talk myself out of recording because I don't want to. I made a substantial. I made a $25,000 investment today into something that I need to do for my business. And I've just been caught up in the work, I guess. And I actually want to talk about this. I want to talk about stress. That's the topic of the video. Because we're always searching for this thing like, oh, if I make a certain amount of money, my life's stress-free. But I'm telling you guys right now, bullshit. Your life as an entrepreneur, as a business owner, always gonna have stress. I make the most money that I've ever made in my life. I am the most stressed out right now. You just gotta deal with it. It's a part of being a successful entrepreneur. You can't get rid of stress. You can only get good at managing stress and increasing your guys' stress tolerance. Like for me, I mean, although I invested $25,000 today, I'm not like crazy stressed about it. I just know that, I mean, the ROI is going to be insane with it. Like, it's going to help me hit $1 million months for sure, which is kind of crazy to think about. A $25,000 investment, ROI is $1 million a month. No brainer, right? But it comes with more problems. It comes with more responsibilities. It comes with 10 times more work than you actually think. Plan for 100 times the amount of work. And you also have to become 10 times the better entrepreneur. Like with the investment that I made, I now have to do 10 times the work and be 10 times the person and be 10 times more on point, if that kind of makes sense. Because I'm bringing on 10 times more people, which means 10 times more people is going to be relying on me for them to eat and live as well. So that brings stress upon myself as well. And I'm completely okay with it. I'm not saying I hate it. It's part of the game. You just have to be man enough to take it on the chin and be like, all right, cool, yeah. These people are my responsibilities. Go get it. And I think I wanted to bring up this topic because for us as beginner entrepreneurs, or for you guys as beginner entrepreneurs, when I started out as a beginner, I was always like, if I just make 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, I would be fine. Like, I would be good. My life would be completely stress-free. And, like, obviously, on the finances side of things, I'm completely grateful that financial burdens are removed from me, but also it's just replaced with a different kind of stress. And I'm taking that any day of the week. But the point I'm trying to get at is we're always trying to avoid stress. We're always trying to take the easy path, like the easier way out, which is good in some scenarios, but oftentimes you're always going to be under fire. You're always going to get shot at in business. Something's going on. There's always fires to be put out every day. You just have to focus on the ones that's actually going to get you to your goals. And that's kind of where I'm at right now. And why I don't have that much energy is because my mind is going towards a million different things about what I need to start doing next week, next month, tomorrow, every single day now for the month of October. And I think it's honestly, I feel almost like responsible to give you guys my honest truth, my honest opinion about this is like, to be honest, if you don't have a stress tolerance, I wouldn't recommend starting a business. Majority of people will recommend to you, yo, bro, start a business. It will be great. Famous last words for a lot of people. There's a lot of businesses that absolutely fail because they don't have the right expectations coming into entrepreneurship. And I've said this in the past couple of videos, it's sugarcoated, bro. It takes a lot more work than you think, and you're going to have to take on a lot more stress than you think. Even for me. I mean, I guess I'm talking to myself here. I had no idea that I was going to be handling any of these problems that I'm handling today. And I didn't want anything to do with it at the start, 3 years ago. But now I can't get away from it. So it's like a curse and a blessing, I would say. I'm absolutely grateful for every single one of my problems. Problems are privileges for sure. I don't think if you have any first world problem right now in your life, if you're watching this, whoever's watching this, anybody that's going to watch this in the future, if you have first world problems, I don't give a fuck who you are. Shut up. Reframe your mind. You need to look at it in a completely different lens, okay? Because there is genuinely people struggling to put food on the table in third world countries, missing arm, missing legs. I've also said this in past videos. And you just need to don't be a bitch about any of your first world problems. Be grateful for those problems. You're blessed. And it's kind of like it's hard to grasp in the moment because we're always me, selfish. I want $1 million months, penthouse, mansion, cars. I get it. I've been there as well, right? I'm not saying don't want those things. I'm saying you need to understand the juxtaposition between reality as well. Have that foot. Keep yourself planted as well, because there would be people that would kill to be in your position, and that's something that I want to keep fresh in the back of my brain as well. The more that I grow, the more money that I make, the more success that I have. That's something that I try to stay in the moment with, I would say, especially when you're making especially when you're making like 6 figures a month. It's so easy to say, oh yeah, I'm crazy right now. I'm balling out. I'm going nuts. Me. I did this. But there's a person who puts you in that position. He's not from Earth, bro. You take that shit away like that. It could be gone tomorrow. So be grateful for your problems. Be grateful for your blessings. And especially if you're getting into a business, I would say understand that you're going to have a stressful life. Don't hate me. I do not care. If that hurts, if that turns you off, you don't want to start a business, good. Great. I just saved you years of your entire life of stress. But I also feel bad for you because there is no other way out. You're gonna go back to a regular life, have regular stress, and still have problems. You might as well pick the bigger problems that pay you more and just be stressed anyway. Face that shit head on. And I'm being completely honest here. You need to adapt to stress. A lot of the people that I know that make millions of dollars, I could tell you some stories that I don't really want to expose, but stressful ass shit. Let's say when you get too successful, you start running into some crazy ass shit. Banks on lock. Can't access hundreds of thousands of dollars because you had too much motion. There's a lot of things, but those are problems that majority of, I don't want to say you guys, hopefully you guys take me serious and actually apply what I'm saying in these videos. But I mean, I hope that you do have those problems one day, but majority of you guys probably won't. You're gonna watch another YouTube video, another tutorial, another breakdown, and you ain't gonna do fucking shit about it. But for the 1%ers, adapt to stress. Get used to it. Otherwise, business, entrepreneurship, it's gonna kick you in the fucking ass.